here as well.
We're still seeing upcoming or
Just double check it. Yeah, keep refreshing.
Can't see. I can't see.
Hey, you can see
Straight.
it. Turn it to your left a little bit so we can get
My
you
left.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a sound.
Man, we're good right there. Perfect. Check out the crop space. Is that the crop space?
I'm checking it out. It's popped up right now.
Here you go.
Alright, good.
Yeah, we good.
You ready, guys, for Alan?
Yep.
Good to go then?
Yep.
Alright, brothers all ready? Everyone good? Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Also, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there who are pushing the word in all truth and in all sincerity and with charity. And we're going to get into this lesson that I thought about earlier this week, about how basically coexisting is the new religion. All right, and pretty much if you don't, follow what the beast is telling you, all right, you're considered an outcast. All right, you gotta follow what? Okay, feminism, democracy, the alphabet lifestyle. Okay, all these degenerate type of ways of quote unquote living, which we all know it's not really living. All right, it's actually destructive. It's really a death style if we want to be real, okay? Because all these things are corrupt, okay? They're destructive. They're not beneficial to your life, all right? The point being, though, is if you don't follow these things in this society, they will deem you as being evil. If you're too masculine, now what do they say? You're toxic, okay? Those are just to name a few things, all right? And then it comes with eventually it's gonna come ultimately down to what, man? You receiving that mark, okay? You bowing down to this system, all right? And then maybe we could get that in Revelation 13. The other part, did you have something to say by any chance?
I had this. Was it Daniel 3? That same thing happened with Nebuchadnezzar, man. That's why it was Abednego, Meshach. Yeah, damn.
The three holy children?
Yeah, three holy children. I don't know why I'm having a brain freeze of their names, but that's why they end up being sentenced to go in the furnace because they want to bow down to that damn image, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So Esau, he just wants you. He want to force you to fall his way, and totally be against the Lord. If you're for the Lord, then you're deemed as evil and a threat, and a terrorist, pretty much.
Yep. That's right. Did you have? You gonna read it?
You want me to? I'll read.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, this Daniel 3 and 1. It says, Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold, whose height was 80 cubits, and breadth thereof 6 cubits, and set it up in the plain of Dara in the province of Babylon. And Nebuchadnezzar, the king, sent to gather together the princes, and the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes.
Can I say something real quick? And you gotta remember, with like an image or like a statue, things like this, right? It's just not like a figure, all right, so to speak, These things come with what? Ideologies.
Yeah.
All right? And during that time period, that came with ideologies, all right? It wasn't just a statue that they had to worship. It was a whole type of lifestyle. And the same thing's happening right now. Okay? Yep, which the Lord's will we'll get real soon. The image of the beast, okay? You have to follow said things on this, this paper here. You gotta, check off. Like I always say, you gotta believe in democracy. You gotta believe in feminism. You gotta believe in the alphabet lifestyle. All right. So on and so forth. Your woman has to rule over you. Kids can rule over you. So on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in the digital currency. That implantable, electric device.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in these things.
Yeah, you pretty much you a threat and a terrorist if you have a mind of your own.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta believe what this damn devil tell you to believe in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it says, verse 3. Then the princes. I read that. Oh
No.
Okay, verse 3. Then princes, the governors, and captains, and judges, and treasurers, and counselors, and sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image of that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. They stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then the herald cried aloud to you, is commanded, O people, nations, and nations, a key word commanded. Is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at the time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, those words kind of little. Decliner, what, brother? And all the kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up.
See, they did that during that time period, and they're doing it now. They want you to bow down to this system. But as the scriptures say, if a brother can get it, that the Lord has reserved 7,000 men.
That will not bow down to the image of Baal.
Was that Romans 11, I think?
11 to 4.
Yep. All right. So there's a set group of individuals out there, all right, that aren't going to bow down to the image of the beast.
Yeah.
They'll refuse it, and even if it costs them their life.
That's it. That's the next verse. Read his last verse. It says that whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast in the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what Esau is going to do, man. All right, they did it back then, and they're going to do it now. Esau's unoriginal, okay? All right, he's not creative.
Right.
This guy, he copies everything. Doesn't matter from what society. This guy, a little bit of the Egyptians, a little bit of the Babylonians, a little bit of the Japhet. Okay, and I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
This guy's unoriginal, man.
That's it, bro. And then you got these. Something happened recently. With this celebrity. Esau showing his horns, and you niggas still surprised. What else is new with this devil? He's the devil, man.
Exactly.
What else do you expect from this guy, man?
Yep.
Yeah.
So point being though is they did it back then, and they're gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to listen? Okay, we're gonna throw you in a re-educational camp for a little bit, and see how you do there.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you're still a problem, now we're gonna cart you off somewhere else. You're gonna get, well, they're not gonna say this, but you're gonna get tortured. Because the scriptures talk about that in Wisdom of Solomon, how they're gonna torture you, right? To see if you're basically faithful. I forget where that's at.
2,
Yep.
second chapter.
All right.
And guess what? That was talking about Yahushua too. That's Wisdom of Solomon's second
Damn.
chapter.
Yep.
Yep. And then eventually, okay, you just don't want to bow down? Off with his head. Right? Talks about that Revelation, how there's going to be some that are going to die. They're going to be beheaded, right? So that's what's going to happen, man.
And they showed you that in movie 1984. In that movie, man.
Yeah.
They showed that in that movie, man. See, this is what Esau. He wants you to look at him as God and deny the Lord. Man. If you want to have the Lord as your power besides his red ass, then you're a problem.
17. Start 17 and we're up to 19 if you can.
Yeah.
He's going to get this real quick in Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
So basically, this is the wicked talking about the just man. Okay, keep reading.
Verse 18. For if the just man be the Son of God,
Mhm.
he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies.
Yep.
Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture.
Yep.
And you know what this too is mind games, man. The whole point is to get you not to believe and denounce
Yeah.
the Lord, man.
Uh huh.
You know, because the devil knows our words are true, man.
Yeah.
You know, but the whole point is to use his witchcraft to get you to not believe and denounce the Lord.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 2:19. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture.
Yeah, it said despitefulness. Despitefulness.
Yeah.
They always talk about how they have a perpetual hatred for us.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of Django, man, right? You know, when I caught Django, you know, towards the end of the movie, you had that one Edomite, man. He was like drooling, man, because he couldn't wait to just cut off his rod, man. 'Cause, you know, Esau, he's a little freak, man. He's so obsessed with our dicks, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a fucking weirdo. You know, that's how these Edomites are. They just can't wait to do some weird, freaky shit to you.
Yeah, and then what's the brother? GMS Awakening. We watching his video. He was in Champagne. He's pretty much kind of mocking Esau while he's doing the video. He was like man, you already know your little stupid ass plans and shit. Like what the brothers reading, man. You know, your little fucking tactics and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, man, fuck you, man. Just do what you gotta do.
Exactly. It gets to that point, man. You know, because we're not really living in this place. This place is all polluted as hell. We just want to get into the kingdom, man. Honestly, where you know all good things dwell, and where we're at peace, where we have true tranquility, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Playing a little game, oh man. See if he stupid ass games, man. Fuck you, man. So at the end of the day, the scripture say your ass gonna lose, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said in the group, remember the bishop's room, I said, this dude has a genuine bitch tendencies, man.
Yeah.
And traits. This fucking cocksucker, man. But, keep
That we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Yeah, so they just want to see, you know, if these words are truly true, even though they know it's true.
Yeah.
But they you know, they're still carnal, so they want to, you know,
Yeah.
test the waters and all that. You know?
Yeah, man. It show you he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Why'd you want to test that theory when it come down to the Lord? Man?
To see if we suffer, you know, following after the Lord. You know what I mean?
But they just go making a point. It just go show you how much of a cycle this dude is.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah.
What else?
Romans.
Romans 11.
7 down.
Yeah, if you can get
Yeah.
that, Papa, sure.
It's Romans 11:4. It says, but what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men
Yep.
who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yep. So the Lord has a select group of people that aren't going to bow down to the image of Baal. Okay, they're basically the image of the beast. You know, Esau's system, his way of living, which is not even a way of living; it's a way of death. All they teach you is to gangbang, commit adultery, be a OnlyFans, you know, slut.
Fact.
All right, be a dope dealer, be a dope head.
Yeah. But you
That's
know,
it.
Yeah, but you know that's an example of his spirit not being upright. That's an example of his spirit not being upright in him, man. His ways, he believes his life, and the ways of the Lord is death. He's complete backwards, man.
Yeah. Why would you want to follow a guy like that? You know what I'm saying? Everything that he does, it just withers away, dies out. Why would you want to follow this asshole? This dude is not progressive. This dude's a goddamn demon, man. He's trying to take you to hell, bro. Which you know, if you know words, man, I mean the grave.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to follow this asshole?
Yeah, we see the results. How things go when his ass in the power. Man. You know, look at the condition, state of this world now, man. As long as he be in power. Man. You know, but his bugged out mind. This is good.
Right.
Terrible, bro. But You had something, Sharon?
Yep, real quick, this is Sirach 4 and 20. Let's start at 22. Accept no person against thy soul, and not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. And refrain not to speak when there is occasion
It's
to
like it. Don't, it said don't let, read that last part.
accept no person against thy soul, and
Mhm.
let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall.
Exactly, man. What does the scripture say in Revelation? Let no man take thy crown.
Yep.
Okay? It doesn't matter what this guy tries to do to you. Fuck him, man. This dude is a loser, bro. He's gonna fall. He's not winning, man.
That's right.
We're getting the big W. This guy's getting a fat ass L. I ain't following this prick, man. Then if I do follow him, realistically, hypothetically speak, right? Let me, okay, I'll follow you. This dude's gonna renege, okay, on the contract, as always, and then he's gonna kill me anyways. So fuck this guy, man. Man, oh,
Yeah, shit.
fuck this guy.
Yeah. If he watching, he be so hurt, he might cut the live stream.
Oh yeah, it might be one of them days, man. He's gonna turn off all these. Somebody's gonna turn off Gaza Royales, even though he ain't live, bro. It's gonna turn off all our shit, bro. That happened that one week, man. We had both our live streams get fucked up at the same time. The exact same time, though, too. It wasn't like, oh, mine started messing up, then Elder Corrupt. It was both at the same time. Yeah, that dude was so fucking butthurt.
Yeah.
Faggot.
He just a, like you said, genuine bitch, man.
Bro, I'm in that spirit cursing this motherfucker out, bro.
Verse 27.
Yeah, 'cause you get tired of this guy. And you tired of 232. You just get tired of these wicked motherfuckers, period, man. And you can't wait till the Lord come back and put an end to their bullshit, man.
Right, that's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep, verse 27. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the person of the mighty. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Be not hasty in thy tongue, and in thy deeds slack and remiss. The point was, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man.
Strive, read that, the 28, right?
Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Exactly, man. They just fight to the very end. Even if you get so-called put to death, you know what's so beautiful about knowing the scriptures? You know that you're not really dead. Okay, your spirit is just going from that particular flesh box that you're in back to the spirit world, and then you're going to get a whole brand new body, a super body on top of that. Because if we die, this goal, this round, the Lord already has a super body for us waiting. You know what I'm saying? And what does it say? Those that die first shall rise first. Roughly paraphrase. That's 1 Thessalonians, right? 5th chapter.
And
Okay.
they that die in the Lord should rise up first.
That's right.
You know.
So you don't get scared, man. See, because Esau, he's a fear monger, man. He wants to always push fear, in order for you, basically, so you can comply, man.
That's all it is. It's another one of his tactics.
Yeah, they've been doing that for forever, man. They did it in the Maccabees, all right. They did it during the Roman captivity. They did it in what is it? During the Black Plague era. You know what I'm saying? In Europe, because then you had the church come up, and then they were saying, oh, if you don't pay us this and that, your souls are going to be burning in hell forever. They're doing that shit, man, and extorting people, basically.
Right.
These motherfuckers, there's nothing new under the sun. They're pieces of shit, man. Alright, but anybody else got anything? Because I got that revelation. Y'all hot.
Hey, I got one right fast. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 15. Afterward, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the
king. It's like, because when you read up above, it goes into the Maccabees, man. Was it the 7 brothers, right?
Yeah.
7 brothers, and then the mother. And Esau did some heinous acts, man. What does Esau call them? Inhumane acts, right? So this guy was, what was it? Skinning people, if I'm not mistaken, skinning the brothers, scalping them, burning them.
Cut their joints off.
Cut the tongue off, if I'm not mistaken. One of the brothers, he couldn't even talk. Right? He couldn't even talk. That's some sick shit, bro. You really gotta put yourself in these situations. All right? Like, what's so funny, man, right? Because, now, of course, being the one that's getting tortured is fucked up. But actually doing that type of, those type of deeds and acts, that's some real crazy shit. Because they even show you that in what's that the Shelby's, man. What show is that?
The
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And basically somebody killed the main character's wife, right? And they ended up getting the guy who killed his wife, and they basically had him in like some type of like building, a basement, and he was gonna start torturing the dude, and he was with his two brothers, right? And then he was sitting there contemplating about it. He didn't know where to start. He was all fucking sweating bullets and stuff. And then eventually the one brother had to just shoot the guy right there on the spot. And he looked at him and said, "This is not you, man. This is not you. Like, you're not that type of man. You can't be torturing people." That's why he was hesitant on it. But point being though is like actually doing that act, man. You're a sick motherfucker, bro. To actually go through the process, like I'm gonna cut this dude's tongue off. I'm gonna skin him alive. I'm gonna boil him. Like that's some sick fucking shit, bro. Hey, what does the scripture say? His soul is not right.
Yeah,
Upright,
Yeah, so not right here. Yeah. Habakkuk 2:4. And the brothers, brother Dallas brother, he watching them. And you remember Todd while we watching him on the way back. They said it to prove that is he want to MOTB everybody. That makes sense to him to put a MOTB in a human being.
Yes.
That's an example right there. His spirit not right there.
Yeah, you want to merge man with machine. You want to merge machine with man. He's basically saying the Most High God didn't complete He's not didn't complete the body that He made.
Right.
The thing that the Lord formed is out of whack. It's not good.
There's errors.
There's errors.
Yeah.
I can improve it.
Right. Yeah. Oh man, the Lord, the Lord's the reason you can't walk. I can allow you to walk by putting this in you.
Wait a minute. That means I'm your God.
Yeah.
Obey me. Bow down to me.
That's pretty much what that
I'm
is.
a merciful God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Fucking 300.
Yeah.
Xerxes ass, That's Esau's mindset. I'm a merciful God. See? You can see now. You can hear. You can move.
Yep. And that shows you to fear the Lord, because really, that's the Lord on the left hand side with this guy to do the shit he's doing, man. Even more reason to fear the Lord, man.
But
Go ahead.
I'm gonna finish it. Just say 2 Maccabees 7:15 again. Afterward they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, "Thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt." That's that Alistair Crowley quote.
Yep.
Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High, but abide a while, and behold His great power, how He will torment thee and thy seed. So that's the point I wanted to bring out. It's your ass, Mr. So-called white man, the Most High got tortures and torments planned for your ass.
yeah, exactly. You're gonna get double, man. And that's because you reap what you sow, and then in the law, when you do a particular crime, the Lord makes you pay double, triple, depending on the situation. You gotta, get into the law. All right. So the Lord's, hey, you wanted to eliminate us? Cool. The Lord's gonna eliminate you then, right? That's what you wanted to do. So the Lord's gonna execute you now.
Yeah, well, that's that scripture. Your deeds should return upon your own head.
Yep.
Whatever you think you do, it's always been that way. Whatever traps you set for Jake, they always come back and bite you damn devils in the ass, man.
Yeah.
Every time, man.
Shit, look at Philadelphia right now. What was it, Kingston? I think that's the neighborhood. I'm not from Philly, but I believe it's Kingston. Where they got all them drug addicts, some fentanyl, boys out there. Those zombies are, you know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They're literally fucking stuck in place, man. Not moving. They're literally, man, just like literally, it's bugged out, bro. They don't be moving, bro. That's some scary shit. Yeah, the majority of them all Esau, bro.
Yeah, see, you try to put drugs in Jake's communities, all that shit. That's an example of falling upon your own head and biting your ass.
This is worse than the crack cocaine era.
Yeah.
This is worse than heroin, bro. These people are literally through.
Yeah.
Even out here, bro, like they're talking about the west suburbs and all that, how there's all these issues, you know what I'm saying, out there, and all that, And who lives in the west suburbs, man? Once you pass, Maywood and all that stuff, you know, in Bellwood, okay? And you start getting to what? Lyles, Lombard, okay, Downers Grove, you know, etc. You know, Westmount. That's all Edomite, man. These are top tier Edomites area. Was it
Naperville.
Naperville? What's the other one? Glen Ellen.
Glen Ellen.
Okay.
Yeah. Warrenville.
That's all Edomite areas, man. They got money. Those fucking Edomites are having drug problems out there. Good.
Yep. Psalm 7 and 15, he made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own head.
Yeah, I got something back. This precept. It's Sirach 27 and 25. Whoso casteth a stone on high, casteth it on his own head.
Yep.
And the deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. He that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
Right. Because the triumph, of the wicked is short, but for a moment. You see,
right.
When he thinks he's accomplished his plan, that's when the Lord is going to make it rain upon his head, man. All right. Oh yeah, I do too.
Hey, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, baby. Hey, them curses are falling upon these heathens. Hey, we're living in beautiful times, man. And we were talking about it. We go through some shit. Why are you in low spirits, brothers? Start typing in some stuff. Start looking up some articles. These heathens are fucking through. 2/3 are through. We're winning, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a winner's mindset. That's just a side note, man.
That's right.
Get that pussy ass spirit out of here, man. I'm fucking charged, man. You brothers see it and grew me. I just be put in the go. I'm fucking charged, man. I be seeing brothers posting stuff. I see videos. I start meditating. And I just be getting fucking fired up, man. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, man. That's what it is, man.
That's right.
Tired of this fucking place. And hey, what does it say? Happy is he to see the downfall of his enemy. I'm happy, man. Fucking round of applause, man. Hey, this is beautiful. But you got it.
This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare.
Yup.
I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Right, so all Esau wickedness that he be plotting upon the bed, like the scriptures talking about. And the Lord exposed it, this fucking devious, evil plan that he had, this evil scheme that he had. Alright, the MOTB, etc., etc. The Lord exposed it, and he revealed that secret unto the prophets, man. According to prophecy.
And we seeing that Esau at a point, he don't care no more. He's just gonna show his horns, man.
Oh, yeah. Because he knows his time is short.
Yeah.
He sees what's happening. He sees everybody, all the brothers and sisters waking up. He sees that because I still remember when the other Saint Benji said this, man. Because we always talk about that order out of chaos, right? There's so much chaos going on, he can't get it under control. You're telling me that everything that happens, this guy, he planned it out? No, a lot of it, yeah, he's got his hand in it. But there's a lot of stuff that's just out of his control, man. Because really, who's the real puppeteer in this whole, this whole show here? It's the Heavenly Father, man. He's the one who's really controlling everybody. You Esau, the puppet master, right? He's controlling your bitch ass.
Yeah, the scripture said King's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Yep.
Who's the king right now? The Lord, Esau, Edom, man. Power is given to him by the Lord to be in the rulership right now.
That's right.
The Lord's controlling you, man.
Yeah.
Whether you want to believe it or not, it don't even fucking matter. That's the truth.
Yep.
Right.
Precept. Yeah. All right. This is Romans chapter 13. I'm gonna start at 9 though. Hold on. Now I'm gonna start at 9, man. I just gotta get it out. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Alright? So you Edomites, man, you are going into captivity and you will die by the sword. And that's because you loved blood, as it says in Ezekiel, was it 25th chapter or is it 35th? The Salaki, excuse me, the 35th chapter. Blood is going to pursue you. Okay?
Since you're not hated blood.
Yep. And then, hey, the land's got to get cleansed.
Absolutely.
Right? And how does the land get cleansed?
For the one that
Yep.
shed it.
All right, Numbers of
35.
yep. Man, I'm fucking charged. All right.
You got you say here's the patience, and that's one of the things 2/3 have a problem with the Lord with patience.
Right.
2/3. That's one of the reasons why they hate the Lord. Because the Lord requires patience, man.
They don't like to suffer.
They don't like to. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, well, they going through it anyway, man. Well, like, what difference? You know.
You can't speed it up.
Right.
They trust in oppression, you know?
Yeah.
So they call it peace.
Yeah.
Back in Revelation 13 and 11 now. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon. And that's basically talking about these political parties, man. Oh, you know, you got the Republicans, the Democrats. What were the
plebeians
Romans?
and patricians.
Yep, as the brother said, the plebeians and the patricians. That's what it was at first. Then it, evolved, for lack of words. Okay, turned into the Democrats and Republicans, man. Okay, and as it said there, it said he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And they come as as a peaceable creature, right? But really, when you listen to their words, man, they're as a dragon. Really listen to these politicians, man. They're not for you. They're not for your benefit. They are trying to take you out. And in particular, you Israelites. And I'll say this, they of the circumcision in particular, man. That's why even Elder Yashwamba, he ended up bumping into an article and did a lesson on it. You recently had, as I like to call this guy, King Biden. All right, it's a Sleepy Joe, the one that just fell again. Okay, and they had that in there. Okay, he's passing a bill dealing with anti-Semitism.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yup. Okay, so you know what that's all about. Which we know what? Good. Sign it. Push it. So then Amos 8:11 can happen. So there could be a famine in the word. So then we can get the fuck out of here. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're pushing it.
Yeah, because you fulfilling prophecy anyway. You think you upset in prophecy, but you fulfilling it, man. All the shit the Lord is allowing you to do is in the scriptures, man. That you're gonna do it, man.
That's right.
So you're not upsetting any damn thing. You know what scriptures? What does it say? About the truth.
You can do nothing
Against the truth before. Yeah.
That's right. Back in Revelation chapter 13, 13 and 12 now. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. And that first beast is talking about the Romans, man. Okay? And it's going to get into it how it talks about that deadly wound was healed. That's going into America. Let's keep reading. And he exercised, because look, man, America's just Rome 2.0. That's all it is, man. All right, you can go to any, what's the word I'm looking for? City council, okay? It looks exactly like Rome. They got the pillars, okay? All your
Places of authority.
Yep, all the places of authority. Yep.
Right.
You got something to say, Slocky?
No, the places that are magnified within the governments of this society are built just like what you're trying to bring out. Built in the fashion of Rome.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
You got modern day Colosseums, which are well, shit, man. You got here in Chicago, it's called Soldiers Field. It's literally called Soldiers Field. That shit is a fucking gladiator arena, man.
That's all.
Which a lot of you people might be in there very soon. All right, fighting for your lives, man.
Yeah,
This
we-
might be some Escape from New York shit pretty soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
we drive down. And is that like the Shed Aquarium? We drive down Lakeshore Drive. It's a building with pillars, so it's like you driving into Rome.
Yep.
Right.
Well, if you get a PhD, I don't care if you're a lawyer, Okay? If you're a scientist, if you're into psychology, whatever, you gotta know Latin, man.
That's the Roman language.
Yep. Which was the Roman language. Okay? So this is Rome all over again. And as it says here, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused it, the earth, and them which dwell therein, to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And they forced people to learn, okay, about what Greek mythology and all the Roman mythology. They even if you're in aviation, right? If you're a pilot, you have to know what the English language. You got to know all these things. Hey, all these, like I said, all these scientists, they deal with Latin, bro.
Right. Well, all roads lead to Rome.
You know?
Yeah.
That shows you who got. That shows you who's in power. Esau,
Yeah.
man.
The Edomites.
Yep.
Real quick, this is from ushistory.org. It says, is the United States based on Rome? The Romans established a form of government, a republic, that was copied by countries for centuries. In fact, the government of the United States is based partly on Rome's model. You know, and this is out of their own mouth stating this.
Yep.
You see?
Heavy, man.
Because that deadly wound was healed. You know, the daughter of Babylon. You know, this is Rome 2.0. It's America, man.
That's right.
Hey, it's funny. Esau pushed this information out, but he gets mad when Jake figure it out, find out the information.
He cuts him.
Yeah. That's how that shows you how much he hates you niggas, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't
Yeah.
with this guy.
Who tell him to read?
You know, I had just Googled because I believe the elder apostle Gabar Googled what is the daughter of Babylon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
say what is the daughter of Babylon? You Google it. It say America, the daughter of Babylon, deals with the prophetic future of the United States of America. So, I mean, you can't get around it. It's evident at this point that this that place that stood for judgment. It's that wicked place that made the nations drunk with their wine, with their philosophy.
That's right. Nope. Back in Revelation 13 and 13 now. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. All right, that's going into, you know, those, what is that, a little boy?
Oh, you're talking about going back to the
Fat man and little boy?
yeah.
Those atomic bombs?
Yeah.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki?
Yeah. The Ammonites. What happened to the Ammonites?
Yep.
It's 5 cities total.
Okay. Man. And then, you know, that's spiritual. You said 5 cities. Because it was what, Sodom and Gomorrah? And
It was 5 cities.
It was 5 cities.
Yeah.
And the Lord rained down that fire, man. The Lord gave, you got to remember, Esau has those left-handed spiritual powers, man. That's what his blessing is, man. It's a sword which is just the left-handed spiritual powers of the Lord.
Yeah.
He allowed them to rain down fire from the heavens, man.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause guess what? Yeah,
It's heavy. I didn't know.
Esau can actually fly too. And you got your airplanes, your helicopter. That's the left-hand side power, man.
And,
You know.
he also called the prince of the power of hell.
Yeah.
Yes, I was thinking that, man.
Man, that's heavy.
Yes.
But it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceive them that dwell on the earth. And he's just a deceiver. That's what the devil is, okay? Deceiver. By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And those miracles, go into numerous things, man. All right? And we talked a little bit about them. Hey, you're going to have they already have it out there. These particular chips, man. Fuck it, man. If you strike my page, fuck it, man. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Right? These particular chips, they literally allow people to see again, walk again, hear. They show you that in, what was it, the new Judge Dredd, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Judge Dredd? No, RoboCop. That was made in, 2012, I believe. I think that was the movie where they had a scene where they were in the hospital and some guy was all messed up, and I think it was a guy, and he was like a musician, and then he was able to start playing the guitar again, and the piano, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was RoboCop. I could be wrong, though. I have to double check. I know it was one of these movies, though. They showed it. I believe it was a remake. I think it was RoboCop, if I'm not mistaken.
There was another movie, Upgrade. The guy was paralyzed, put chip in him, and he was able to walk. He was able to fight and every damn thing.
Right.
Better
You
than
know.
he was before.
Yeah. See, and then you notice when, he had control to turn it off, and he's back to where he was again, paralyzed.
Yup.
Right.
Yeah, but those are some miracles, man.
Yeah, so that gives Esau total control.
Yeah.
And Nick Rockefeller said they don't want to listen to what we say. We just turn the chip off.
Yep.
And it makes these people compliant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, maybe they can hear it. Oh, my grandfather could walk again. Yes, please, help us.
Use that chip, right? And
Because
look at him as God, man.
Yep.
Right. Because they're searching for that instant gratification. They can't wait on the Lord to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
And they mad at the Lord for them being in that condition to begin with.
Right. Man.
Yep.
That's part of the reason why I hate the Lord, man. Not to understand, like, man, Lord, the scriptures say he don't put you through nothing that you don't deserve. The reason you go through shit to begin with is because we deserve it. We did something to get that judgment, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But it's like, you had something?
A little more.
Come on.
It says, and to see them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which ye have power to do in the sight of the beast, say to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that image is just going into this way of living, man. Okay? They do as thou will. Alright? Use and abuse everything, that fast lifestyle, that YOLO lifestyle, Look at what we mentioned, democracy, feminism, the alphabet game, transhumanism, the digital currency. Okay, cool. You gotta obey all these things.
The man being over the woman.
The woman over the man. Yep.
Being over the man. That's what
All these things, man.
Yeah, you gotta accept all that, man.
Coexist.
Yeah.
That's your new religion. Coexist. All right. Y'all have differences, but live amongst each other. Be cool with each other.
Yeah. Let's all come together. But Esau being on top, of course.
Oh yeah. This
Right.
guy.
Y'all be together.
Right.
I want
be
y'all
just a
from up
book.
I'm
here.
on top. Yeah. Well, except when it come out in a woman. Cause I'm just a bitch like that. She could be over me.
Right.
I'm over everybody else.
That's a black woman.
I was the
I gotta mention it, bro. He's on the fucking black woman, bro. Oh shit, bro. Hey, they're the ones who are all the dominations, basically, bro.
yeah.
And Esau is all the cucks.
Right, this is talking about it. I'm an alpha female.
Exactly, alpha female my ass, bro. Man, but they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Alright? And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, that's what they do, okay? I'll say this, they're not necessarily killing people right now, so to speak. But if you go against this system, no, actually, let me rephrase myself. No, they do kill people.
Yeah, it is killing. That's a way of killing.
Because even we talked about that with that Dr. Rashad, who was a butler, I think that was his name.
Yeah.
That was he Elam? I don't know what he was. Whatever that guy was, I think he was a doctor that how do I put this, man? He knew what was up with the CV-19. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, and he was pushing out a lot of information that was going against the grain. Okay, I'll say it like that. He recently died. Like, what was it, last week? They smoked his ass.
Yeah.
Look what they did to
Jamie.
Andrew Tate. Look what they
Oh.
did. You know what I'm saying? They threw him in prison, kept him there for a couple months, and they just keep slandering that dude's name. And that's because he was pushing that masculine vibration, and really a righteous vibration, because he was saying what? A man's supposed to take care of his family, be strong, not lazy, be a sovereign, not be dependent on the system. And that was against what Esau was pushing. So what did they do to him, man? They slandered his name, they threw him in jail for some time, and people are still, bro. They even had he just got interviewed by the BBC. What was it? The BBC. And even though the women that were accusing him of these things, right, of this so-called, rape and human trafficking, they literally admitted that they were lying, and no one else was coming up against him. And he told that interview, like, they said these things, and blah blah blah. He was saying all these things, and that interviewer was cut. Man, an old Edomite woman.
That's part of them killing is demonize you, man.
Yep.
Assassinate the character.
Yes, that's right. So, let's say they did not worship, he should be killed, which means that they are actually something they'll actually kill. Then part of killing too is you just cut off from society.
Yep.
You know.
And this is why they want to push the that mark so bad, because he right now with the whole Andrew Tate thing, right? He still can access certain money, certain jewelry, whatever he's got invested, right, or whatever he's got in store. See, they want to make sure everyone's got to get that implantable device in them, so they can control you completely.
Yeah.
Because like how you said, if you're acting like a bad boy, just cut the switch. You're an outcast of society.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be like, what was that in
Black Mirror.
not Black Mirror? What was that movie with Arnold, where they had like the little
Total Recall.
Total Recall. There we go.
Yeah.
Where you had that society, the underground society.
Yeah.
The Demolition Man too. Guess what? In that movie, they showed people had Sandra Bullock, like Sylvester Stallone character. They had the chip.
Yep.
And the ones who didn't, they was underground, man. Eating rat burgers and stuff.
Yep. And it's heavy. Remember that they played it as a joke, right? He was swearing, said a couple things, he got ticketed, right?
Yeah.
What they were really showing in that is, if you come up against anything that we say is, right, you will be fined and then eventually in prison. And then if you don't want to get re-educated, as we said earlier, we'll put you to death.
That's it. That's the whole thing. That this devil's trying to bring, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep.
That's like diagram is Greek. This is the Greek word for kill.
Strong's G615. Apartino.
Alright, it says to kill in any way, whatever, to destroy, to allow to perish, to extinguish, abolish. So that's going back to the point of what the brothers was making, that Esau can either he can physically kill you, or he just X you out of society altogether. Because he's going to turn this whole system to rely on the MOTV once he, pushes his NWO.
And guess what else he don't want? A lot of people. So he's gonna, in the process, he's gonna get rid of billions of people, man. So he can keep better tabs on society when it's less people, man. So he's gonna make rules where you can't have, you're gonna have this amount of children, things like that, And they showed you that, and it don't happen on Monday. They had to hide from society, man. They couldn't be seen. They couldn't let society know it was 7 of them. It had been over with for them, man. They had to go out. They had their day. They had to go out, man, to the public, man. They couldn't be seen together, man. See, this is another thing he saw on Supreme. That's why he makes up bullshit statements like too many people are. That's a total BS. Hey, what the Lord say? Be fruitful and multiply, man. So that alone goes against what the Lord wants, man.
This guy's such a demon, bro. You had John Kerry, right? People know about him. He's been around for how many decades, right? This guy literally just said that he wants all farmers to stop growing crops, all this, because there's too much the carbon emissions and all that. He said, just fuck it, let's just stop growing food. Did they want to fucking starve you to death, bro?
Yep.
Oh, mind you, this guy, he's gonna be okay when the farmers stop growing food. You know what I mean?
They don't want you to starve to death. They just want you to make you think you're gonna. They want your stomach to touch your back, and then for you to bow down. And then that's when they come and present the gift to you, the food to you.
Yeah.
Destroyed the heart.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
keep the
yeah.
food on hold
Yeah.
to make you suffer to the point where you bow down to them.
Right.
Wow, man. This dude is a damn demon, man.
Yeah.
But let me just finish this off with whatever you brothers got a little bit more. This I'm going to read this again. Revelation chapter 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused
We
it.
got a huge problem if you don't comply to what I tell you to comply to.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, and he calls it all, which that word calls it, like I always bring out, PAO in the Greek, which means to form, fashion, construct. Meaning this guy literally designed, did these situations, and all roads are gonna lead to what? The MOTB, man. All right, the era of Charagma. And he calls it all, both small and great. Doesn't matter your age. All right, rich and poor. Doesn't matter your economic status. Free and bond, doesn't matter if you're on the streets walking around in Millennium Park or if you're in 26 and Cal locked up, okay?
Home TV's out, man. You want some money, some food? That's all you offer them. They'll just go and accept it. Go ahead, bro.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which, as of recent, you had a lot of articles come out about this,
Brain chip.
yeah, these brain chips, man, being implanted into people, and it being successful.
Yep.
Then was it you that posted that? You had that one lady paying with her
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah.
All right.
She's like, I don't have to bring my wallet or my cards anymore. I could just walk in and pay in this Whole Foods.
That gets
So
a hassle to
Amazon,
bring your
Amazon.
wallet. Like
Ugly as hell, bro.
Oh, you know the nigga woman gonna be down for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah.
gonna be fucking amazed at this
She's
bullshit.
gonna line up.
Yeah.
Laziness has hit the ceiling, went to another whole nother
Shit.
level, man.
Yeah, that's. I mean, how lazy can you get?
Well, like a wallet is a terrible thing. It's a heavy item. It's complication.
I'm too lazy to pull my wallet out and pull my card out and take it.
Well, you know the black woman's forgetful, man. All right. This bitch got fucking 30 purses and she don't know which fucking where she put her wallet and she I don't know where it's at.
Oh,
So
it's my
a chip
room.
is beautiful for her.
Right.
Oh, it's convenient. It's in me. I don't have to think about my wallet. You know.
Which wallet I put it? The Louis Vuitton wallet or which
Yeah,
one?
the Gucci.
Which one?
Birkin bag.
Fucking shit is so simple, man.
But live in the hood.
When I was growing up, this is so simple. Before you leave your house, check for 3 things, man. Your keys, wallet, and cell phone. That's too hard for a woman, though, man.
Yeah. Like I said,
But they're so damn smart, right?
right. Hey, they got. Like shit, she got the Louis Vuitton Gucci purse for living in the goddamn slums.
Exactly, bro. Bro, man.
Priorities are backwards.
You fucking bitches are about to die, man. You're about to fucking die.
Quick, fast,
Hey, this shit, man, is gonna be a real reality check for you hoes, man. Right. But it says, finish this up. Revelations 13 and 16, it calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. These are real physical, transactions, man.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you gonna sell with sin? The white woman's the mark.
Well,
I'm gonna
shit.
sell the fucking white woman. What the fuck is this shit, bro?
Well, you
This
can't-
some wild ass shit, bro. It doesn't make any fucking sense, man.
It don't. That just means we all finished, man.
Right.
If that's the case, that's a bunch of BS, man. And that what brother just read, it gonna show you when he pushes this, if you don't have it, you're not gonna be able to function in society, man.
Yup.
Right. Right.
That's where the temptation comes in.
Yeah.
That's where the real temptations are gonna come in. Are you gonna bow down to get that, that cheeseburger? All right, them diapers for your kid. You know what I'm saying? For you people, it's simple life. For the baby. Hey, but these people are, man. Hey, man, they're gonna bow down just to get some fucking Newports, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, our people are fucked up, man.
Well, they're addicted to it. They gotta have it. So if they can't get it no more, they gonna lose their mind. They got addiction for this stuff, man.
Yep.
Then it said,
I was gonna say, let it be on sale. If you have the chip, you get 30%. It's gonna be like a Black Friday sale on steroids, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Hey, the first time you get it implemented in you, you get a bonus. You know,
Right.
it'll come with $10,000 or whatever.
$10,000,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah,
Sign up bonus.
just
Right? They
being-
call it sign up bonus?
Yeah, just for being a good boy.
Right.
But everything's, fucking $200, right? You know what I'm saying? Your fucking milk is $300. Your loaf of bread's $200. You get some steak, that's about $2,000.
Yeah, like this guy, what's the governor? Like Fred Flintstone.
Barney
Prince-
Rubber.
Yeah. He talking about, man, he making this big deal about, oh man, he making this big deal, oh man, shit. So I was in office, man. And shit, you get paid this much amount of money an hour at the job. I raised up the wages. Well, guess what? Everything's going up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You had to.
And the robots are taking your job.
Yeah.
So we're in a deeper hole now.
Closing
Right.
your ear.
Right.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, we in deep hole now, Fred.
Big click.
Call that Fred. Let me finish this up. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. Okay, of a man. So it's not just for you Christians out there. It's not talking about little, Satan, all red with a pitchfork. Okay. Now let's talk about a real fucking man.
Yeah.
Esau Edom, the damn devil, the so-called white
Yeah,
man.
the guy you see every day when you walk
Yeah.
outside.
And the dude that's ready to shake your hands, man.
Yeah, after he scratched his balls.
He damn straight what he's saying.
Yeah, that's how disgusting this dude is. He'll dig in his ass. Just don't wash him. Then won't shake your hand. You ain't even touch this guy. Man. You go ahead, bro.
For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. All right, what's so spiritual, man, about that is 2/3 of our people, all right, which is 66.6% is gonna die, and the reason why is because they followed this guy.
In America.
And good old American, way of living, an American dream.
Right.
You know?
Pursuit of happiness.
Whatever you
Chasing
brothers.
your tail.
You got something, partner? Have you brothers got?
I got some. This is First Maccabees 2:62. Fear not then the words of a simple man.
Yep.
For his glory shall be done in words. So we don't got no reason to fear Esau because at the end of the day, he's gonna lose, man. He's gonna lose. He has no way of winning against the Lord, winning against his elect. Esau is gonna lose at the end of the day. So we have no reason to fear him and follow him. It says, verse 63, today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found. And in the book of Job, the 20th chapter, hey, it says he's gonna be as a dream. You know? We ain't gonna remember Esau. We got eternity to come. We got eternity to come. All the shit that Esau is doing, the point that he's at, being a king, being looked at as a god in this world, hey, that's gonna be a thing in the past. That's gonna be no more remembered.
Hey, like you said, fear Esau. Really fear the Lord. Because the Lord controls this dude, man. Alright? You gotta remember that, man. You're fearing the wrong thing, man. You're supposed to fear the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, man.
Right. The King of Terrors.
Yeah, so all this evil shit on the left hand side that this damn devil doing, the Lord's in control of that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It says,
No.
it says, because he is returned into his dust, and his thought is come to nothing. So Esau, you're gonna fail altogether, man. And it said that in Isaiah the 31st chapter, he that helpeth and he that is hoping shall both fail together.
Yeah.
So Esau's gonna lose at the end of the day. Revelation the 12th chapter say you're not gonna prevail.
Right. Yeah, so yeah, you gotta have confidence in the Lord. In these scriptures, man. Because Esau confident in his bullshit.
Yeah. Technology is God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that basis of man, which is the Lord put in control over the planet, man, is everything's gonna be flipped upside down. So this devil is gonna be put back at the bottom. And the righteous people are gonna be put back at the top and exalted. Through the Spirit by Yahweh Shemashad, that order which is in heaven is gonna be established on earth faithfulness, truth and righteousness gonna flourish throughout the earth, like the scripture says, man. And hey, man, when the righteous are in ruling, man, the people gonna rejoice, man. That's the bottom line, the whole story. But I got this Luke 19:41. It reads, and when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, man. These scriptures, this book, this word, this belongs to our peace right here. This is where you get peace. The Lord said, I give you peace, not of this world, but peace I give you, man. It says, but now they are hid from thy eyes, right? The Israel is blinded, man. 2/3 of the Most High God's people, he has blinded them, man. It says, for the day shall come upon thee that thy enemies shall cast a trench about thee and compass thee around and keep thee in on every side. And that's what we brothers are going into. The trench is being trenched around on us, man. We're being slowly, everything's slowly doing like this. It's closing in. And you know what I'm saying? And it's getting smaller and smaller. He's doing it gradually, little by little. Everything is getting smaller and smaller, and you're gonna have to bow down to this guy, man. You know, those that don't fear the Lord are going to have to bow down to him. You know, excuse me. Those that don't fear the Lord don't have any help, because our strength, the righteous, the word of the Lord is a strong tower, man, and the righteous run into it, and they are safe, man.
Yep. Kind of back up this, 1 Maccabees 3:19. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, an army, but strength cometh from heaven. So, our Lord is our strength. All right, He's our refuge. He's our defense. You see, and that's why, like the brother said, Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe, man. All right, the elect are going to be calling on the true name of the Lord, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and be delivered in these last days. This isn't 70 AD. This is the time where we win. Right? This is the time where Yahweh Bashim Yahushai steps in. All right, when the enemy comes in like a flood, he's going to lift up that standard. Esau is going to come in, man. All right, he's going to come in with that great wrath, man. He's going to show his horns. You see? But hey, the elect are going to be preserved.
He's going to do the same thing he did in the past. Nothing new under the sun.
God. But we win this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Y'all get y'all last pizza on track.
God.
This is Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, or are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So we're not fearing Esau. The most he can do is put you to death. After that, you with the Father. But the Lord can do whatever He wants to you, man. He can do strange things to you, man.
Yeah. And guess what? Like I said, the Lord controls it, though. Esau, is controlled by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. So He can't do nothing to you that He can't do nothing to you that the Lord don't allow, man.
Right.
You gotta remember that. Y'all fearing the wrong thing. Fear the Heavenly Father, Yahweh.
Right.
Yeah.
I get one more. It's, Proverbs 25:19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint. When you trust in Esau, you put your faith in him, he's going to fail. Yeah, you try to, jump up in the air with a broken leg, man. You're going to fall. You're going to be in complete another pain. You trust in Esau, he's going to lose.
Yeah, and Brother Brown earlier, man. He's just going to renege on the contract any goddamn way.
Okay.
So he comes with this book and you do this to that, and you trusted him. You just gonna end up reneging any goddamn way. He did in the past. He ain't changed, man.
Can a leopard change his spots?
Yeah.
Never trust that enemy, man.
That's right.
This is the damn devil we're talking about. Esau, the so-called white man.
Yeah. The scripture says the Lord's not man shall lie. So you already know, trust in the Lord, He's gonna come through on what He says He's gonna come through on, man. Not Esau either, man. He's a goddamn devil, man. He's a goddamn liar, man.
Right.
And he reneges every goddamn time.
Right. And ultimately, trusting this man is going to lead you to total damnation and destruction.
Yeah.
This Revelation 14:9, which is the judgment if you take that MOTB. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, receive.
So like you said, the image, right?
Yep.
This way of living. Keep going.
It says, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same
It's
shall.
just like his stamp of approval,
Yeah.
right? His stamp of approval. If you put it like that, if you worship his lifestyle and accept his stamp of approval, you're gonna be destroyed. It's gonna tell you that. Keep going.
It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So that you got the Lord. So the Lord's gonna destroy you if you take this dude's mark.
Yep.
Like it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image.
And that goes back to what you said, man. Shit, you better fear the Lord, that He can do work to you. That's a hell of one of the worst ways to go out, by fire, man. You know, you burn yourself on stove. That's a screw shame pain. Imagine that fire.
Yeah, man. Dwelling in torments.
Yeah, that's fucking million billion times hotter, man.
Yeah.
Talk to Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thermonuclear fire.
Yeah.
And the Lord said He's going to do it forever and ever. So it's going to be for a very, very long time that you're going to suffer this torment.
Yeah.
It says you didn't, hey, it says,
He can make you feel like you've been burning for years.
and the Lord stopped the time. When He stopped the sun, we was fighting against the Amorites. You know, in the book of Joshua, I think the 10th chapter.
I'm making this quick
So
video
this
because
is, it says, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whoso receive the mark of his name. So you take that MOTB and you got an ultimate judgment coming to you, an ultimate torment. Just thermonuclear fire. You're gonna burn here with America.
And that's talking about you Israelites, the so-called the Lord's people, so-called Negro, Latino, native Americans, speckled birds, man. The Lord don't care about the other nations. They take it.
Yeah.
And let's just get that clear.
In Revelation 2:10, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. That's it.
Yeah, so look, you know, some of us are gonna be put in some sticky situations, all right? And it's really just the Lord trying us, testing us. Like, just be faithful unto death, man.
Let's say, prove a friend. And I'll say it again. I'm gonna be real. This is why 2/3 don't want to serve. Our people deep down know what comes to serving the Lord. That's why a majority of them don't want to do it.
Right.
You know.
Their deeds come to light.
Yeah. And they know what say, prepare thy soul from temptation when it comes to serve the Lord. Jake they best to run from that.
Right.
You saying both, man.
Yeah.
You saying both.
Like that one dude.
That nigga teleported.
That dude was fast as hell.
Oh,
We're at 95th, man, with other Yaki. We're talking to this young Jake, breaking. You were there, right? You guys were on that one young Jake. Remember, he literally was like Usain Bolt, man. Just out of nowhere, just gone, bro. And it was just out of nowhere, man. He wasn't even arguing with us. He was listening, just out of nowhere. That dude was just just gone, bro.
Nah, like that dude was like, let me make $30,000 first, then I'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I bet you walked off like, got out of that jail.
Yeah, but point being, stay faithful unto death, and the Lord's gonna give you a crown, man.
Right.
So is that it?
Yeah.
With that, hey, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Bible ball.
A Bible ball.
It's a night.
Kwame Yasharala.